Hey guys, today I tell you what the names of some popular trademarks mean. Audi. Audi comes from the Latin word audire, which means hark or hear. Netflix. Netflix is a combination of the words net from internet and flicks, the shorter version of flicks, which is another word for movies. Already the name Netflix means watch movies over the internet. Subway. Subway is a fast food restaurant. There you can eat submarine sandwiches, and a subway is an undercross people can use to walk on the railway track or a highway. So the pun shows that you can get your submarine sandwich fast and you can decide your fixings at the counter, so the counter is like a subway you walk through. Amazon. In 1959, the name Amazon was invented. It has been chosen because years ago websites were listed alphabetically, so it was an advantage because it begins with A. By the way, you'd always think about the river when you hear Amazon, so it should show its big choice of books, even when today it has much more. WhatsApp. Yeah, WhatsApp is a pun of what's up and app. Adobe Systems. The company is named after the Adobe Creek, which is a stream which ran behind the house of the founder of Adobe, John Warnock, who lived in Los Altos in California in the United States. He started the company in his garage. Sony. The trademark Sony is named after the Latin word sonus, which means sonic or sound, and after the word sunny, which means boy, and which was often used in 1950 in America. Apple. When Apple's founder Steve Jobs came back from an apple farm, he thought it would be a suitable name for the company because the name would sound fun, spirited and not intimidating. So the name was invented when Steve Jobs was on his fruitarian diets. Nike. Nike produces a big amount of sports equipment. It is called after the Greek goddess of victory. Pepsi Cola. What Marty McFly orders in Back to Future Part 2 is called after the word dyspepsia and after the cola nut. The drink should aid in digestion and the cola nuts are part of the recipe. Google. Google, which should first have been named Backdrop, is one of today's most successful companies. It is named after a misspelling of the word go-go, which should first have shown that Google can provide large quantities of information and which is a number 1 followed by 100 zeros. Starbucks. Starbucks is named after the sheaf made in Moby Dick. The founders of Starbucks preferred to take words beginning with ST because that would sound very powerful. After brainstorming, they found Starbucks on their map and thought about Starbucks from Moby Dick. Lego. Lego is called after the Danish phrase "leg good", which means play well. Microsoft. It's called so because Microsoft produces software for microprocessors or microcomputers. Kentucky Fried Chicken. The founder Colonel Harlan Sanders has sold fried chicken at his restaurant in Corbin in Kentucky in the 1930s. Shell. You know the gas station Shell? But why is a gas station called Shell? The father of the founder, Marcus Samuel Jr., collected seashells to sell them to collectors from London. So during collecting seashells, the founder of Shell realized that it would be good to sell lamp oil. So finally he has invented Shell, which you know as a gas station today. Skype comes from Sky peer-to-peer. IKEA. Everybody knows IKEA, but nobody knows what it really means. So IKEA is formed from the initials of the founder Ingvar Kamprad. E stands for Elmtide. This is a farm where he grew up, and A stands for Egenyard, which is a town where he grew up. Samsung. The founders say that Samsung would be Korean and it would mean 3 stars. And that would let it look more powerful. YouTube. Do you know YouTube? Yeah, maybe. YouTube is a combination of yourself and the word tube, which means something like television or screen. So together with its slogan broadcast yourself, it underlines that you can upload your own content here and you can see whatever you want to see. Volkswagen. Volkswagen is German, so I can tell you means car of the people or car for the people. So Volk are the people in the country, the Wagen is a car. Nickelodeon. You know that because you've watched this as a child? Yeah, it's named after the Nickelodeons, the first American cinemas which you could enter with only 5 cents. Yamaha. Everybody knows Yamaha. Maybe you've played the piano from Yamaha. So Yamaha is a combination of a Yama, which means mountain, and ha, which means blade. So it has to do something with Japanese mythology, and it's about a samurai, and the mythology is about weapons like sword and blades, and the environment like mountain, river and forest.